It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Zack Davies is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Here's Starling Marte, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Santana handles it for the first out of the game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Head-to-head numbers against Zack Davies. He's gone 3 for 11. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Santana is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow, fouled off. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Santana is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Daniel Nava.
Here's Daniel Nava now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Frazier at second with 2 down. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Pirates leave 1. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Williams gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Freeze charging this one. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
So coming to the plate, Orlando Arcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air into shallow left center. Luplow is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Striding in, Domingo Santana. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's done well, 7 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Santana makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on down the line. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Gregory Polanco.
Now the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him reaching. Pena finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Moroff is retired, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Davies, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Head-to-head numbers against Zack Davies. He's 4 for 11. Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. VR is there, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Now to the plate, Eric Thames. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Missed with a slider. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 0 for 11. In there, and it's 0-1. Shaw, a 27-year-old, he was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Manny Pena.
So striding in, Manny Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
So striding forward now, Keon Broxton. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Zack Davies, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Williams. 9-1-2 due up.
Trevor Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Checks, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in now, Starling Marte. He flied out leading off the ball game. First offering on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
So digging in now, Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two-0 count. The pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Broxton's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Settling in now, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Santana has a read on it, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, Jonathan Villar.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Brewers.
for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
That's a ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. At the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. With runners in scoring position this season, Arcia has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Morov is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Frazier fields it cleanly. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marte. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Here's Daniel Nava now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Now for the Pirates, first baseman, Daniel Nava.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Arcia has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco.
That was a pretty good changeup in his last at-bat when he hit the home run. That was a changeup away that he drilled to the opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap. That was a great piece of hitting.
Grounded up the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Max Morrow.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Manny Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Manny Pena.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in now, Zack Davies. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Behind 0-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broxton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s. 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Arcia moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Now at the plate, Trevor Williams. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Starling Marte. A swinging bunt to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting. Right
So
fielder,
here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cervelli over to his right, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 2-1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. A 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. The second one, he did not miss.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana coming on. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Nava.
Standing in, Daniel Nava. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Yelich. He can't get to it. This one's down, and he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Frazier is on his way home. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team, single-handedly almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Into the box now, Max Moroff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers 2. Stepping up now, Eric Thames. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Oh, 2 to Travis Shaw. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Mora over to his left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Luplow is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail 3-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Woodruff will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christian Bethancourt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Santana on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, pitcher, Trevor Williams.
McKenzie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center.
In comes Broxton.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Center fielder number 6, Starling.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Striding into the box, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third. And no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. There goes the runner. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Ready for another shot now. Jordan Luplow. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Daniel Nava now. Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Frazier on third. Luplow at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Liner toward right center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-2 Pittsburgh. Josh Smoker will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 53, Josh Smoker.
Stepping in, Keon Broxton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Betancourt.
Into the box now, Christian Betancourt. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Gregory Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Broxton going back on it, still going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Here's Max Moroff standing in.
Max Moroff.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. Now 5-2 Pittsburgh. At the plate, Christian Yelich. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To the left side, but it's well foul. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit hard to the right. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Luplow on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Albers is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lorenzo Cain will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Number 6, Lorenzo.
Josh Harrison will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. VR calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Thames in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. Thames takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And it remains 5-2. Felipe Vasquez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
73.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 0 for 4.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And he takes ball 1. This is pulled into right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, a dozen home runs and 60 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
A 1-1. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Shaw aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Nava is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
In now, Keon Broxton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Christian Bethencourt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Two out with a man at first. The Brewers down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And here's a foul tip. Held on to strike 3, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Buccos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Williams pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Felipe Vasquez records the save, number 36 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.